Hi everyone, this is Junaid. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about balance sheet. Um, as I mentioned in my previous video, which was for accounting equation, where we learned that assets were equal to liabilities and owner equity, we mentioned that the balance sheet would reflect that. So in balance sheet, we would also see that there will be one side where we will be writing all assets, and then there will be another side, the opposite side, where we will be recording all our liabilities and owner equity. So in a sense, the assets would always be equal to liabilities and owner equity. Okay. So in this brief video, let's just learn what balance sheet normally is. Okay, so let's assume that owner has invested 50,000 euros in their business. It could be any business, right? We are only presuming. Okay, so owner has done the investment for 50,000 euros. Okay, so now that we've recorded that in the owner's equity section, that the owner has invested 50,000, what will happen to that 50,000? That 50,000 is going to go into bank. Yeah. And our assets are equal to our liabilities and owner equity. Straight after that, the owner decided, let's get some inventory. And let's say owner bought inventory for 10,000 cash. 10,000 cash means we are going to reduce our cash or bank by 10,000. Okay. So still assets are equal to liabilities and owner equity. Let's assume owner decided to buy a small corner. Owner decided to rent a small corner in some shopping center, and the shopping center said that the owner will have to pay a deposit for 1,000 euros and a 1 month advance as well for 1,000 euros. So let's create another account to write down the deposit, and now this deposit will stay as long as the owner is conducting the business in that spot. And the prepayment, right? The advance payment for the rent, and the period hasn't started yet, so we just take that. We call it prepayment. And obviously it was paid cash, so let's reduce the bank by another 2,000. Okay, so that's our current position with assets versus liabilities, and both are equal. Now let's say owner decided to get more inventory, okay, for 10,000 euros, but this time owner did not pay with cash. So let's see what happens in that situation. So equal to 10,000 worth of inventory owner already has, and owner has added another 10,000 worth of inventory, but the owner did not pay by their bank, but instead owner actually gave a promise to the vendor that they will pay as whatever. Let's assume that the owner and the second party from which owner bought these things, bought the stock, they decided that owner can pay after 2 months. Okay, so in that case, since inventory got up but the payment was never done, which means owner has created a liability upon itself. Let's call that liability for a moment with supplier. Okay, so owner will pay 10,000 later, which means owner has got now a liability, right? Remember from my previous video, liability is something that we owe. So owner now owes the supplier 10,000 for this 10,000 worth of inventory, right? Let's go quickly with one more entry, as I don't want this video to go a little bit bigger. Let's say that owner, after paying deposit and prepayment, owner now wants a little bit furniture, right? Some table or chair where they could sit down and do their business. So let's just say that owner got a furniture, let's say for 5,000, and again, owner didn't pay by their bank. Owner just got this on credit as well from the same supplier, let's imagine. So again, if owner is not paying out of their bank, well, then they'll have to create a liability. Yeah. So let's just increase this liability by that 5,000. Now this is basically it. This is a balance sheet. All asset sides, right, is going to be equal to our liabilities and owner equity, 65. In my next video, I will give you an example that after all of this, let's say now the owner went and started selling, right? So we will include some P&L bit as well in it, and then see how does that affect the whole financial statements. So stay tuned, and I will see you in next video where I will combine both of these. Talk to you. Bye bye. Thank you.